Hey everybody. So I'm super excited to be doing one of our last videos for our 30-day focus group. I'm so pumped for you guys and excited for you guys. You guys have done amazing and you really deserve a pat on the back because you committed to doing something for 30 days and you stuck with it and you did it. So you should be so proud of yourself because we started with a lot of people and there's a lot of people that didn't make it to the end. So you should be very proud of yourself and excited that you've made it this far. So congratulations to you. It's been so fun hearing your goals, helping you reach them, and also just getting to know you guys better. I love the groups because I feel like we're really getting to know everybody on our team who's really wanting to make this into something big and that we're really growing together. So I'm super excited for you guys. So I've been thinking a lot about what I wanted to do for this video, and I wanted to really think about what is something that, I can talk motivation all day long, but what is a skill that I really learned in this journey so far that has really brought my business to where it is today. And so I thought long and hard about it, and what I decided to train on for this video is color personalities. And I'm excited because this is truly something that not only changed my business, but it changed my life and my relationships in general. So I'm really excited to share with you guys about this and share some insight about it. We've trained on this before, and for those of you that are local and have made it to team meetings, we just trained on this last month. But I think it's such an important thing that you can hear over and over again because you really want this engraved into your head because it is going to make such a difference in your business. And then for those of you that have never heard this before, hang on because it is really going to take your prospecting to the next level. So I'm super excited about that. So what the color personality is basically every single person on this earth has different personalities, but all of us have one dominant personality that kind of stands above the rest of them. So it's one personality that really sticks out above the rest of them, and it really is what makes us into the person that we are and what drives us and what helps us to make decisions and different things like that. So there's 4 different colors. So I'll go through those with you guys really quick. The first color is our blues. Our blues are people that I feel like my dominant is blue. They're people that are always looking for what's the fun thing to do, a party, vacationing, staying up late. They usually have, FOMO, fear of missing out. So they're always around, into everything, super excited, just kind of always up for adventure. Those are our blues. Then we have our reds. Our reds are our natural born leaders. They're ones that take charge. They're very goal driven. They're very focused. They're very money driven. So they're all about, they might be all about bonuses, all of, anything that they can do to make money, to be really successful are our reds. Then we have our yellows. Our yellows are our lovers, our hand holders. They're the ones that put everybody first. They're all about taking care of people and making sure everybody is happy and good, and there's peace and harmony. And I love our yellows. Yellows are amazing people. They all are, but yellows are they're so sweet. And then we have our greens. And our greens, I love you greens, but you frustrate me. Your greens are hard. Greens are the ones that it will take you, 6 months to a year to close them. There are people who want every bit of information. They want to know everything about everything. They want to see the ingredient list. They want to study the comp plan. They're going to study the company. They're going to study the ingredients. They know everything that is in policy and procedures. So greens are very information people. They love information. They love everything that they can get their hands on. To really just help them to be confident and make decisions and so on and so forth. So the reason that this is so important is because when you start to learn people's color personality, you can really gear your conversation towards what would appeal to them and what they would be interested in. So like an example would be, let's say you sit down with somebody. Like what I always do is when I have a prospect and we're sitting down to an opportunity meeting, before I dive into anything, I just tell them, I'm so excited to get together today and just tell you a little bit about this opportunity. It's completely changed my life and I can't wait to just see if it's a good fit for you. But before we even talk about anything, can you just let me know what brought you here today? Why are you interested in making additional income, or why are you interested in this opportunity? I'd love to know, just so I can kind of, give you the proper information to make a decision that's, right for you. And right from this question, you're going to start learning a lot. Your blues are going to be talking about, oh my gosh, I just see you on Facebook. It looks like you're always having so much fun, or you're at all these great parties that your company throws. You're on vacation all the time. I just want to have fun. I saw that you do wrap parties. That's super cool. I love hanging out with my friends. We get together all the time. Da 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 da. Okay, instant blue. You have your reds. The first thing they're probably going to talk about is how much money that they see you throwing out there. They want to make that money. They want to know how to get that money. And they're usually going to talk about a bonus or, whatever it may be first. Very money driven. And then, your yellows, that would be somebody, oh, I just see, it seems like you guys are just like a family, and I love that you help people, and that it just seems like it's just something that you're caring for people, you're helping them. I love the community that it seems that you guys have. I want to help people too. That's your yellow. And then your greens, you'll know a green before you even sit down with them, because they've probably already asked you for the comp plan. They've probably already asked you for policies and procedures, ingredient lists. So you'll know your greens right away. And if not, you'll be able to kind of discover that as you go through the conversation, because greens do not close on the first meeting typically. There, you can be wrong, but typically your greens are going to take it's going to take a while for them to sign the dotted line and join your team. So the reason that this is so important is because, if you sit down with a blue, okay, and you're a green, and so you sit down with a blue and you ask them, why they want to do this business. And all of a sudden you start bringing out all of these spreadsheets and ingredient lists and policy procedures and comp plan. And you talk about all of this information, all of this stuff. You're going to lose them instantly. They're going to their wheels are going to start spinning and thinking, I didn't sign up for this. I don't want to be part of this. I just want to go on vacation. I just want to go to some parties. Like, I don't want to do any of that. That sounds awful. Yellows, your yellows will usually sign no matter what, even if they're not that interested, because they want to help you out. They're all about helping people. They're all about loving on people. They want to be a part of something. But you can see how that can make a huge, huge difference. Or if you sit down, flip it around, if you sit down with a green and all you're talking about is these parties and vacationing and all that kind of stuff, they're gonna think, this isn't the person for me. She doesn't even know anything about what she's talking about. And the beauty of greens is you really don't need to know anything. You just give them the paper, you give them the ingredient list, you give them all of the documents, all the information they want. You don't have to know anything for a green, because they're gonna learn it all and they're gonna know way more about the business, even if they don't sign before the end of the day. So that's the reason that color personalities are so powerful. And then, too, it can go down into your team. Once they join your team, knowing people's color personalities can really help you with your placement, who you're placing people with, who maybe you want to place a certain person with so they are pushed a little bit more, or just even how to take care of them. Your yellows they're gonna be the ones that are gonna want a lot of love, and they're gonna want that community. Your blues, you're gonna want to make sure that they're at all of the events and they're having fun and a good time. Your greens, get them that information, you know what I mean? Like your reds are usually your runners. They're people that see these bonuses and they want them and they're ready to go to the top. They're focused, they're ready to go. So you'll be able to tell who your people are, and it's going to really help you with your business. And then also, like I said, your life, because when you can really discover what different people are, it's going to help your relationships, because it's going to help you with what you need to do to kind of to fill them up, to make them feel like they're special and that they're important, which they are. So that's something that it just really has made a huge impact and a huge difference in my business. And I think as you guys start learning about this and reading about it, it's going to really make a big difference in your business too, and your blitzing. You know, blitzing is huge. Blitzing is another one where color personalities, it comes in so handy, because when you're blitzing somebody and you give them a blitz card and the first thing that they talk about is, oh my gosh, you can have a wrap party, boom, it's blue right away. When you hand somebody a blitz card and they say, well, how can I make money with this? There's your reds. You know, when you have a yellow, there's somebody, they'll give you anything they want. You can get their phone number, you can probably get their address, you can get them on Facebook. They'll set up a wrap appointment with you right on the spot. You know, and then your greens, they're gonna study, and they're gonna analyze the card, and they're gonna read everything that's on the card, and they're gonna say, where's the ingredient list? And you know, so you know, great, let's get your number. I'm gonna send you the ingredient list so you can read over it. It's got amazing ingredients in this product. So your call to action today, I know this video is getting long. Your call to action today is, I'm going to post a document on the color personalities in our VIP Elite Wrap Star page. And so I want you guys to open that up. I want you to read through it, and I want you to let us know what your color is, what your dominant color is. Read through it and decide what it is. Post it in the comment section below this video. And then I want you guys to, and you don't need to post this, but I want you to start thinking about some of your potentials and some of the people on your team, and start thinking about what color personalities they are. And I want you to use what you learned through this in your prospecting, and I want you guys to let us know how it goes for you, because I really do know that this will make a huge difference in your business. So I'm super excited. We have one more video coming for you guys at the end of the week, and I just want to thank you guys again for an amazing 30-day run. It's just been incredible, and like I said, it has been so great getting to know you guys. So have a blessed day, everybody, and we will be seeing you soon.